We live in a world of comfort and ease. So many things are done for us, and it makes life so easy. We have self driving vehicles. We have automated homes where you can just clap your hands and the lights turn on and off. We even can use AI to automate so many things for us. And yet, most businesses have a really hard time having their income automated. They are working so hard and so long and trying to do everything themselves, and they're not making the kind of money that they need and that they want. So today is a fun day. Today on Iconic TV, I want you to get ready, get out pen and paper. We are going to show you how to make some money. All right. So I want you to get ready. What are we talking about today? We are talking about this. We're talking about how you can build a bulletproof business. And you're going to learn to do that with passive income. That is really the key. So let's go ahead and get started because this is going to be one of the easiest shows that you're going to watch that you can implement right now. So here we go. Let's get started and talk about passive income. How easy is it to do? And I want to make sure that you understand the agenda that we have for you today. So, what I'm going to show you is four things. I'm going to show you what to look for, what to run from, and how to know the difference. And the number one thing that you have to do to make passive income in your business a reality. And I'm not talking, $5, $10 here. I'm talking tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars that you can have by doing the number one mechanism for passive income. And if you haven't figured it out yet, we are going to show you. So I have a great team here. I've got Sandy and Angie here. I've got some giveaways for you today. I want to make sure that you get everything you need. I want you to grab this. And this is a giveaway that we have for you today. Okay. This is going to be the blueprint of everything that I'm going to show you today because there's a lot. And I'm going to talk real fast. I want you to grab the blueprint. Okay. And to get that, there's a link there. You can just ask my team, just say blueprint. Okay. Email blueprint. That's all you have to do. And we will get that for you. Okay. So, are you ready? This is going to be fun. Now, what I want to do is let you know that email is one of the things that we're going to be talking about today. And again, just write email profits if you want this. Okay. This is the free tool. If you're here early, like we always say, we have a freebie for you every time we come here for Iconic TV. And if you get here early enough, then you can grab the link. Okay. So grab that, type that code down in the comments and we will get that right to you. My team will reply to you right away. So we want to talk about how does this work? How's passive income work? Because let's be honest, the news is everywhere and it is not pretty. And it's about recessions, inflation, all these things are going to be happening. There is going to be a dramatic 180 that is going to happen in business because the economy is changing. It is in a sense breaking apart, right? If you swing the pendulum too far one way, it's going to need to come back. And that's exactly what's happened in our economy. And the problem is that a lot of people aren't prepared for it. And if you're not prepared for it, you could be out of business in 2025. However, here's the great news. The money is made in the meltdown. And if you know this, this is the time that you want to build up massive amounts of cash from your business so you can take advantage of all the new changes that are going to be happening in the economy, because a lot of people are going to be walking away from their business. People are going to be walking away from their homes, their cars, everything. And guess who wins? The one with the cash. And that's going to be you, because I'm going to show you today how to have massive passive income. And it's going to be simple. No sense in making it complicated. So the question is, are you protected? Do you have passive income right now? If you do, let me know. What is it? What's your stream of passive income? I want to see, what are you doing? and you might have real estate. You might have, maybe you do affiliate marketing, or you might have some investments that are bringing you some passive income. What is it for you, right? Now, keep in mind that those are all forms of passive income. But let's talk about, are they good enough? Okay, because we want you bulletproof, right? No matter what happens, you have to protect yourself. Now, 2 weeks ago, we talked about multiple streams of income. It's an awesome show. If you want that, just type multiple streams of income below. But multiple streams of income is not passive income. There is a difference. And a lot of people think, oh, I need to have multiple streams of income, so I'm always protected. Not always working that way. Why? Because multiple streams of income also means, for a lot of people, multiple streams of activity. And that is not what we're talking about. We're talking about passive income, the kind where you can kick back at the pool and do whatever you want. That's what we're talking about, where you don't have to get involved. This is the definition of a self-led company. So where you can walk away and the company is still going and growing. So how do we do this? This is really important. This is where you really want to stay focused and pay attention, because I want to know, what's your money tree? You see, multiple streams of income is like having a lot of fishing lines in the water or spinning a lot of plates. Okay. But passive income is like growing a tree, right? And each branch, as it grows, keeps adding more and more money. That is a picture that you want in your head, and really create a tree. What is your money tree? Yes, money can grow on trees. And I always show this at Christmas time. I'll show you our money tree. So what do you have to understand to build a bulletproof business? Number one, what do you watch out for? This is key. What about the economy? Okay. Think about, you might have some passive income, but is that source of income, is it affected by the economy? If it's in real estate, if it's in the stock market, it definitely is affected. Okay. What about the competition? What if the market changes or a new player comes in? Have you noticed that you might start a thing, a trend, and you might have even an Amazon store or something like that? But guess what? The market changes. Amazon will buy out every competitor. They're always going to overtake them. The whole Amazon shipping kind of thing, ship it automatically, kind of gone. Amazon took over that, right? And regulations. What if the laws change? And we're seeing a lot of that right now. So politically, these are things that you have to watch out for. Are you in a market with your passive income that could change regulations? We're here in California, and guess what? They have all of these renter-friendly laws. So if you have rental real estate, somebody could just hang out in your property and squat and not pay you anything, and they are protected. That's not good. What about the trends as things come and go? And that can also be trends on different platforms. Have you noticed that people have different platforms that they go on? Remember, people would be on Snapchat, or Threads came out for a while, and Instagram used to be super hot, and now it's just like an e-commerce machine. So everything is trending, and people are like, okay, I have to be an influencer on YouTube, but then that changes as well. Okay, so what do you need to do? So those are the things that you have to think about. What do you have to watch out for? Okay, now what do you have to look for? So if you're trying to build a bulletproof business, remember, I've got a freebie for you, so don't go away. What do you want it to do? You want a bulletproof business that, number one, has passive income. Something that'll happen, recurring, perennial. It's going to go on and on and on and on, whether you do anything or not, whether the economy changes or the markets change or the competitors or the trends. It's going to keep going and going. And it's systemized. So you don't have to keep, trying to whip it into shape all the time. It flows on automatic. And then what's very important is it has to be simple. Let's be honest. If it's not simple, you're not going to do it, right? I know you guys. So here's the thing. Email is the number one form of passive income for your business. I have a friend who started a newsletter a year ago, and after 1 year, he sold it for $10 million. What is a newsletter? What is this email subscription, right? It's email. And it's just getting people on your email list. Why is this the number one form of passive income? Now, I know if I said, come here and I'll show you email, you wouldn't be here. But when you understand that email is passive income, now I have your attention. Because email has a very low barrier to entry, anybody can do it. You don't have to have a degree or a certification or anything. You can just get in there and do it. You don't have to study stocks. You don't have to know crypto and Bitcoin and all of that. None of it. Very easy to get into. And you can leverage markets, right? You can leverage other people's time, other people's talents, other people's lists. There's very little time invested. Maybe if you have a lot to do, maybe you're doing an hour a day. It is not a lot, okay? And it's a low cost solution. So if it doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't take a lot of money, you can have other people do it with and for you. And you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be like me and have a PhD. You just need to get started, okay? So it is a very easy tool to use. Now, what's the toolkit that you need? You need a platform, right? You need an email platform. It doesn't matter which one. There's a lot of them. If you want a list of all the resources and the tools, just reach out to me and we will get that to you. And you also need a copywriter. Chances are, unless you've written a few books or something, you might not be the best at writing. Now we have a tool called AI, and maybe that can do some of that for you, right? The other thing is you need a lead generator. You put emails out there, and then what? Right? Here's the thing I ask you as a business owner. So you run into somebody, maybe you're networking, maybe you meet somebody at a store or at a cocktail party or something like that. Like, wow, I love the business that you're in. I need somebody like that. And you go, okay, here, what do you do? What do you do? You give them your card? Or do you have an electronic card that you give them? And then what happens next? Where do they go? Right? Do they go to your website? Oh, let's not have that happen, right? Most websites are horrific. So what are you doing? Right? You need a lead generator, meaning you need their lead, you need their information. And how are you going to get it? If they go to your website and they go, oh, wow, or they're overwhelmed by it and there's so much information, they don't know what to do. They can't even remember why they wanted to talk to you. If you don't have a good lead generator, it's not going to work. And a compelling offer, because email allows you to make an offer whenever you want. Want to go on vacation? Great. Don't work harder. Send out a email offer. You want to buy a new car? Don't work harder. Send out an email offer. So do you know the stats on email? Do you know how much it can make you? So the question is, how big is your list, right? So you've got this. How many emails are you sending out a week? Are you at 0 to 1 email a week? You do 2 to 4 emails a week? Or are you doing more than 5 emails a week? Like maybe Monday through Friday, you send something out to your audience. How many are you doing? Put it down below, because this is very important. And the reason is one email is worth $1 to you in passive income. If you send out, we send out 70,000 emails in a month. And so what does that equate in dollars? How many emails do you have on your list? How many can you send out? That is going to be your retirement fund. That is your passive income. You see, there's a huge difference between building an email list and building a profitable list of buyers. A lot of people have lists. Today, somebody said to me, I have 22,000 people on my contact list in LinkedIn. And yet it's almost impossible for her to get any business because she might have a list, but she doesn't have a profitable list of buyers. And that's really what you want. So you have to be aware of that distinction because it informs every decision that you make. And that can be from when you send out your lead magnet and you create an automated sales funnel and all your email follow-up sequences and everything that you use to engage your leads after the opt-in. This is the key. See, better informed experts will tell you the truth. All right. And a lot of people say the money is in your list. It's not in your list. The money is in your relationship to the list. But the gurus tell you the money is in the list. And that's not true. All right. So What do we mean by the relationship? How are you following up, right? So here's the truth. The money is in your subscribers' relationships to the problem they're trying to solve. Do you even know what the problem is that they're trying to solve? Okay. And if it's a very deep, compelling problem, they are going to want to work with you. So unless your subsequent messaging confirms and reinforces that relationship, chances are it won't lead to any money changing hands with your email list. So you have to really understand the lineup that you have to have a lead generator. What is your lead magnet? And then where do they go? Is there an opt in page? And is it compelling and they want to fill out the form? And then they fill out the form and they go to a success page. And then what happens? And then they get an email and they start getting a sequence of emails that come out. And from there, you can make the offer and that relationship begins to build. So a lot of people think I send out an email and nothing happens, or they don't open it, or I don't think they work, or I feel spammy. That's because you're just not doing it right. You're not understanding the relationship. So, passive income with email is the key. And you can do it three ways. You can have it done by you, you go out and do it. You can have it done with you, where you do some of it and some of it is done for you. You can have it completely done for you. We do a lot of emails for companies and handle their lists and their messaging and their newsletters. And if that's something you want, you can go right to that link here and it will take care of everything for you. So those are the three ways that you can do it. It doesn't have to be by us. You can do everything by yourself and you can get a little bit of help, or, done with you can also be with AI, and it can be done for you where you just keep your hands clean of it all and we take care of everything. So my team is going to put the link down in the comments. It's www.theiconicleader.com/EMM. So email money machine. And so how do we know if our emails are working? You see, good emails focus on one core topic. This is what you have to understand. If you're going to do this by yourself, you need to make sure that you're focused on one topic per email. Don't put a whole bunch of questions and things in there. And they also embody substance and style. So have your own flavor to it. Don't just take AI and put it right in. It will be boring and it will be obvious. There's key trigger words. People know that was written by a machine. So you don't want to do that. And they also spark curiosity and emotion. That curiosity is going to come right at the top in that subject line. And if you want a list of over 100 subject lines that you can use in your emails, I do have those for you. All you have to do is get the freebie. Okay. Your emails also have to ignite imagination. They have to picture what you are describing. If they can't picture it, they won't move forward, and they have to then really want it. Okay. So you see that your sales are a byproduct of good emails. And if you want your email money machine built for you, we can do that, but you don't have to have it done. Okay. So, how do you want it? Done for you, done with you, or done by you? The real big thing that I want you to do right now is I want you to actually just grab the blueprint. Okay. You don't have to decide on email if you should or if you shouldn't. Maybe you don't know the size of your list. Maybe you need an email audit. Maybe you don't even have the right platform or CRM or anything. Maybe you're not a tech person. Then grab this. This is a blueprint. It will walk you through step by step by step exactly how you have to get these emails set up and everything that you need. There's actually 10 chapters of these steps, and there's some special gifts inside. So grab this, just type hashtag email profit and we'll get that to you. So remember, email is the precursor to sales. So in order to get these sales, you need to have regular communication with your audience. Your audience needs 9 to 16 touches exposures to you before they feel comfortable and ready to buy, because there's so much information out there. So much of it is false. And if your audience could actually say, oh, okay, every time I see this person or hear from them, it gives me more and more information. It moves me closer and closer and closer to making a buying decision. And so you have 9 to 16 touches that you need. They want to see you on 4 different platforms, and they want to consume 7 hours. Imagine this, 7 hours of content. That's a lot of 30-second shorts and reels, isn't it? So how do you do this? Okay. Email is the way, and it's passive. You don't have to do anything. This is truly the Ron Popeil way of making money, right? You set it and forget it. And always keep in mind that it's tied together. You want to make sure that your emails are talking about the relationship that you're going to have with your audience. So I want to make sure that you can get everything that you need here. And I want to give you one more chance, because you have to have a stream of recurring income so that when the market goes up and down and up and down, you are set. And you want to have it in a way that you don't have to touch it. It's hands off. And if you have that, then it makes it a lot simpler. You can focus on the things that you want to do, the parts of your business that light you up, but let the emails go out. If you are not building connections with your audience, it's going to be very difficult for you to make the money, especially as we're coming into very much a down market, right? The news is not good right now. So you have to figure out, how do I have passive income coming in without me doing all the work? Having a great email system set up with sequences and automations so that you can actually have it set up in a very short period of time, that an entire year of emails are all set up to go and you don't have to do anything. So you can take off time, you can be on vacation, but you don't have to drive the sales. You can be off driving to the mountains or to the beach or wherever you want to go. So all you need to do right now is, if you're like, I wonder what an email marketing machine looks like, how could I have a system built for me, or what would I follow? I want you to get this, grab it right now. Okay. This is the blueprint that you want. And so this has all the steps that you need to unlock all the power of email marketing without having to be a slave to it. Does that sound good to you guys? Awesome. So it's so simple. This is not something that you have to stress and fret and worry over. It's very simple. So you just go to the iconicleader.com/EMM, email money machine. And it's so easy for you to do this. This is the time that you need to build up your cash reserves. The reason most businesses close is because they did not have enough cash flow. I don't want you in that position. I want you to have passive income without having to struggle over multiple streams of income. You can have just this one form of passive income and one singular offer, and that can be all you need. So all you have to do is request the gift, and I want you to come back next week, because we are talking about how do you set up all these emails for a huge Black Friday event. Black Friday is coming up in less than a month, and we're going to give you everything you need for Black Friday, including all the resources and the tools and the materials and the graphics and the content, everything. I'm going to show you how to set up your emails, how to set up your promotions, what your promotion should be, how to make money with Black Friday. We're going to cover that next week. So until then, be iconic.